brothers and sisters in the spiritual world who have just fallen so low that their energy level is so low, they have to drain us or other sources to sustain themselves. So basically, they do this for energy purpose. They have no more energy left.
So are you saying that these entities are human, previous humans, or completely non-human entities and something else?
Everything, all of it. There can be people, earthbound souls, for instance, somebody who has died and is not accepting the fact that he or she is dead, may be earthbound and not move on, and still wants to have his drug habit continued because they like drugs. And they may find somebody who is sort of also on the verge of taking drugs, and they cling to them, usually in the back here, and attach themselves, and they continue their drug addiction through that person on Earth. That is, for instance, a soul who has died before and it was earthbound. But not every entity is necessarily has been ever incarnated here. But what they all are, they are brothers and sisters like you and me and everybody else, a child of God.
They were hungry. The overwhelming sense of what I was experiencing was they were very hungry. They regarded me as food and fuel for their purposes. The glimpse of hell that I had was a place of incredible lawlessness and chaos where evil was absolutely unfettered. The demons could do whatever they wanted to do to a person, and they hated people intensely. They also regard us as food, so they literally feed off the people. And the way they feed off of people is by tormenting them. And the more torment that they can inflict on a person, the better it is for them. So with no limits, they will cause pain and suffering. You're desperately tired. There's no way to sleep. You're hungry. There's nothing to eat.
And then I felt all of these beings needed my help. And I wanted to help them. I felt back, I want to help you. And then they started to come at me one by one, sort of dart away. And they were taking my energy. How we feel it supersedes what we say, or even how we think, what the words that we choose to think. It's all about feeling. And feelings are emotions, are emotions, they're energy and motion.
So to raise everything up, to get more enlightenment, to bring this back, a lot of things are a reflection, and they're all part of creation. So creation makes itself, but creation doesn't always, it's the whole thing that we're part of, and it needs reflection for many reasons. To line up the energies, to change the energies, because creation is, it needs a perspective, different perspectives on itself. I mean, it doesn't know what we know from this level of where we are. We have to bring that back to it and to help reinforce the whole thing, the energy flow.
The torture there feeds these demons. So the more grotesque they can torture you, the more power that they get. They get food off of it. They get high off torturing. They get high off your misery and pain there. That is their food.
So could you say that one, demons hate us, and two,
yes,
demons need us to sin so that we can feel pain because that's their food?
Exactly.
When you're in your state of joy, when you allow this creative force of the universe that it's you, because you are part of it, same as I am, same as a dolphin, we are all part of this loving creature, loving energy, loving current. When we allow it, when we allow ourselves to be in a joyous place, they feed, the rest of the universe feeds. Galaxies billions away from you, they feed, they feel it, because this is all electromagnetic. So when you play with your battery and you generate, when you open your valve to the most, this is universal. You're being a part of a chain, of a universal chain. And it's just beautiful. When we allow it, when we allow ourselves to be in a joyous place, they feed, the rest of the universe feeds. Galaxies billions away from you, they feed, they feel it, because this is all electromagnetic. So when you play with your battery and you generate, when you open your valve to the most,